Hello, guys. Welcome back to a brand new podcast. And today we are talking about match day number 14. And we are here with the first match of the game was Necaxa versus Cruzul. They ended up in a 1-1 draw. The position owners for Cruz Azul with the 60%, uh, over the 40% that Necaxa had. There was 18 shots for Necaxa, 9 for Cruz Azul. There was 2 corners for Necaxa, 3 for Cruz Azul. There was 15 fouls for Necaxa, 9 for Cruz Azul. 296 passing for Necaxa, 452 for El Cruz Azul. And there was only one yellow card. There's only yellow cards for Cruz Azul, but they got 3 of them. That's how that match ended. The second match was a America versus Puebla, which America won 2-1. The position was for America with a 63% ball position over the 37 ball position of Puebla. There was 19 shots on target for America, 6 for El Puebla. There was 10 corners for America, 3 for Puebla. There was 10 fouls for America. There's 15 over Puebla. There's 483 passing for America over the 294 for Puebla. There was 1 yellow card for America and 4 for Puebla. 0 red cards for America and 1 for Puebla. That's how the game ended. This third match of match 14 was a Mazatlan over Macetar versus Santos, which is ended in a 2-2 draw. Pretty even matched, I would say. The 51st ball position from Macetar was a little bit better than the 49th ball position for um and Santos. There was 70 shots for Macedonia, 2 for Santos. So they only shot like twice and made both of them. The corners was 11 for Macedonia, 4 for Santos. There was 19 fouls for Macedonia and 11 from Santos. There was 300 passing for Macedonia, 307 for Santos. There was 2 yellow cards for each team. That's how that match ended. This match was a Monterrey Juarez, which Juarez lost 4-2. There was a 60 ball position for Monterrey over the 44 El Juarez. There was 13 shots for Monterrey, 12 for Juarez. There was 5 corners for Monterrey, 3 for Juarez. 12 fouls for Monterrey, 14 for Juarez. 527 passing for Monterrey, 342, 41 for Juarez. There's 1 yellow card for El Monterrey, and that's all for that match. Next match was a Querétaro versus Chivas. That Chivas lost 1-0 over Querétaro. Chivas had a 73% ball position with a 27 for Querétaro. Not always is a good thing to have the ball. There's 6 shots on target for Toluca, 20 Querétaro, 3 for Chivas. There was 0 corners for Querétaro, 11 for Chivas. There was 10 fouls for Querétaro, 7 for Chivas, 238 passing from Querétaro, 619 for Chivas. Then there was 2 yellow cards for each team. There's 1 red card for Las Chivas. That's how that match ended. Next match was a Pachuca Tigres, which was our amazing match. 54% ball position for Pachuca, 46 for Tigres. There was 20 shots on target for Pachuca, 11 for Tigres, 9 corners for Pachuca, 3 for Tigres. There's 11 fouls for Pachuca, 17 from Tigres. There's 444 passing for Pachuca, 398 for Tigres. There was 4 yellow cards for Pachuca, 7 from Tigres. There was 2 red cards for Pachuca and 1 from Tigres. Next match was a Tijuana, Toluca was so boring. It was a 0-0 draw. Toluca had more ball position with a 61% over the 39% from Tijuana. There were 7 shots on target for Tijuana, 9 for Toluca. There was 3 corners for Tijuana and 9 for Toluca. There was 17 fouls for Tijuana, 18 for Toluca. And there was 2 yellow cards for Tijuana and 1 for Toluca. That's how that match ended. Next match was the Atlas Leon, which Leon lost 2-0 with a 54 ball position that Leon had over the 46 Atlas had. 11 shots on target for Atlas, 6 for Leon, 3 corners for Atlas, 6 for Leon, 18 fouls for Atlas, 10 for Leon, 392 passing for Atlas, 453 for Leon. There was 2 yellow cards for Atlas, 4 for Leon. That's how that match ended. Last match of the match day 14 was a Pumas San Luis. Pumas lost 0-1 in their house. 63% ball possession for Pumas and a 37 for San Luis. There was 6 shots on target for Pumas. There was 13 for San Luis. And there was 1 corner kick for Pumas, 6 for San Luis. There was 8 fouls for Pumas, 14 for San Luis, 560 passing for Pumas, 320 for San Luis. And there was 2 yellow cards for Pumas and 3 for San Luis. And that's how that match ended. Thank you for coming. I'll see you later and have a good night or day.